4. Daddy card's coming in.
Here we go.
Got that corrupt. Oh, that's an early hit there on Super Aeronova. Wow, that's an early downing. Right in front of the hook. The acupuncturist is gonna.
Oh, look what he's got there. He's got
needle.
something.
He's got the white for.
I just noticed I actually, for some reason, looked at the charm thing and noticed it.
Got the Dwight Crow charm. Who did they get that from? Was it one of those smug AF fog whisperers? How did they get that?
That's a pretty quick down for card, though, right?
It was.
Hit on the Fung. Oh, unfortunate there.
Yeah, that's
Being blocked.
a little bit of a mistake. Release on life here for Fung Min. Not for long, though. It's Malika going down.
About time to check that hook.
Yep. Card's got that good reading ability where Dave would be trying to get away from here. Going to the corner.
I think it's going to be a tough one to miss here. I don't remember. Do they have Dead Hard? Remember. Good move there.
It's a nice play.
Yeah, that's Lion, right? Lion doing some
Yeah.
good moves.
Nice reversal. Well, that's Super Aeronova, actually.
Oh, yeah, it is Aaron. Okay, yeah.
And nothing.
Oof, that's yeah, I think that's definitely gonna be a tunnel out, right? With 5 gens ago. And the way you can kind of tell sometimes when they struggle really fast, you know right away they definitely didn't have it. Oh, you see something happening there. A little different move
That
from
was the
Baswara.
Repressed Alliance. Cutting off that gen.
And Brian coming in.
There's Brian. Brian wearing the green today to try and help blend into this map.
Maybe card using that charm just to kind of throw a little intimidation towards Brian. Hey, this is what I'm gonna do to you, Brian.
I'm gonna turn you into a scarecrow. Now that's Space Line taking hit there as Claudette looking back at that hook. We see Tinkerer going off. What do? They got the save. Now what do? Do you go? The gen's
Do you
gonna
give it
pop it and let
gens?
it go?
Yeah, I think he's gonna protect the gens.
Oh, it's Malika goes down.
Wow, I can't believe the control these gens he's doing right now.
Putting a lot of pressure on these survivors. That's dead hard. Well timed. That was going to be a downing if they didn't use that.
I would assume that one of these gens will get popped. I don't know. Unless you can, if you can actually manage to hold off on all these gens, amazing. I feel like one should pop. Probably where Malika was picked up, right? I'd assume that one's probably going to be close. I don't know.
Ooh, is that another dead hard? Brian's such a good evader. Everybody's hurt.
Yep,
There's a gen.
Jeez.
Desperately, 5 minutes in, desperately needed some of those points on the board here.
Wow.
Card's such
he's
a
just
strong
so
killer. He really, really is.
Getting some heals over in that corner where they finished that gen. But you saw the Tinker going off from the other corner though. That gen's done as well. Oof. Just brushing the back.
Ryan's first hook back after Malika again.
Good move by Malika, but still was able to get the hit back hard. Oh, this is open field. This is gonna be hard. Maybe Malika's first hook. You have to get that save like right now.
Coming this way just to see what's going on with Brian there. Is anybody coming? that a Tinkerer? No.
No. I don't know what that was. What do you think it was, Suds?
Oh boy.
Or festival,
You see
but
the Undying come into play here. You can
I
see
think
that
yeah.
aura over there. Pretending like they don't know. Oh, they got it. Brian got it.
But what did they get,
But-
Paula?
Ruin is still active.
All we know. We know there's corrupt. We know there's ruin. We know there's Tinkerer. And we know there's Undying.
Oh no, Undying still exists. That space lying down. They left Brian slug.
Last man
the
standing.
person.
Oh my.
Got to save.
Wow, that was very, very patient.
Yep, wait for the fatigue to get the save.
That's gonna be really hard. Now, is he just gonna pick him up though? He is. He is a death hook. So
This is Aaron's on death hook. Put them out of the game. 2 survivors up. Brian's up. Malik is up. Malika goes back down. Space Lion's up. Through the dead hard. Space Lion goes down again.
yeah, he baited that dead hard.
Card's so strong with this nurse. This is terrifying. Oh no.
Oh,
That's decisive, and I saw a glimpse of an aura across the map as the nurse did that pickup where the last standing survivor was. Gonna keep going after Malika here, it looks like.
what's the plan here, Suds? Get the 3rd gen done as quick as you can, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
And attach RNG is what I would be saying right now.
Patch RNG. Yep, that's what I say all the time. With the only 2 gens done, the hatch is only gonna spawn when the last survivor's alive. So
Space
They got the
Lion's up
pickup.
now. Malika's not dead.
Lion hasn't been hooked yet either. So an escape with Lion would be the optimal choice.
Right, the aura there on the gen. Close to them bones. That's Brian.
Pretty strong map for Nurse because it's just so open, and Nurse is all about breaking that line of sight. So kind of hard to do on this map.
Malika gets picked up. Carr just really has them on their heels, saving, not getting the gens done. Ruin's still on. Are they going to be able to get one more gen?
You see him on that rune over there though. I don't know if it's a ruin technically. It is a active totem.
Ruin is still active. That wasn't it. It didn't get rid of Ruin.
How many have they popped now?
2 and Ruin's
2?
still here.
Up doing that that kind of tech Studs was talking about earlier. You saw it happen.
Fatigue avoidance.
You could tell it was like just slightly quicker.
Baseline here. Look how much they bled out. And you were saying they hadn't been hooked yet, or they've been hooked once now, right?
This is their first hook,
This
right?
is their first hook. They had that much bleed out. Okay. All right. We heard another
That-
totem explode.
And that was it.
was the
Ruin's
ruin.
gone. Ruin's gone. So clearly, with all those pops, it had to be Undying moving around. They know we know it's Undying.
They
Which
know
means-
they way too many totems.
They took out some Dole ones too, right? Because that means
Yep.
Dole ones taken out. So they took out.
Maybe they did.
They had to have, right?
Yep. You can still see that aura of the
Yeah.
hex totem.
Yep. So we know that
So-
they took out one that wasn't glowing and 2 that were the hex and moved. So really unfortunate RNG.
Yep.
I mean, there's an
Right, what are
argument
these
to be
survivors
said.
doing? Are they resetting? Are they doing gens?
There's an argument to be said that maybe Undying is something that we should look at it and taking out tournaments just because
Entity summoned.
it's so
They
powerful.
did not get that save in time. Entity got summoned on our screen anyway.
Yep.
Malika getting smacked once more. Whoa.
Wow, that prediction was
Yeah,
ridiculous.
he's such a good reader for where to be and make adjustments on blinks. Card's scary.
Death hook for Malika.
2v1 now.
Okay, so now they're both death hooks, so it doesn't really matter who gets the hatch, but if someone gets the hatch, that's a 2-point difference that could matter.
And now that's Brian down. Oh, what's this? That's the Tinkerer. They know where the remaining survivor space line is. Can they get there in time?
I know, with it being 70%, I think they can probably stop them.
Yep, they have abandoned it.
Good,
Very
good play
nice.
there.
Very nice avoidance by Space Lion.
We get an open field here, though. This is going to be the hard zone.
That firecracker attempt. Alright, let's see. Does Brian have any tricks up his sleeve? Or is this all gonna be... Oh, what's going on here?
Card heard you. He knew. Yeah, here's the thing, right? If you did have an unbreakable play, you would probably assume that they've already used it, but if he does have it, he would wait until he's on the hook to use it, or maybe he's moving around and trying to get the hatch. But you can see what Card's doing here. Remember, since they're both on death hook, bleed outs are just as good as a hook at this point. So
So this way...
is this Brian or is this Lion? Then this is
That's
Lion,
Lion.
right?
Yeah.
So basically, you know what he's doing. He's waiting till Brian bleeds out, and he's gonna pick up Lion, or just
So
let
he
Lion
doesn't
bleed
have
out.
to worry about...
Yep, the hatch won't even come into play. So
Card
Really-
with the big brain thinking.
yeah, definitely. Maybe his teammates. Maybe he has a coach in there saying, "Drop him, drop him, drop him." Who knows? Some teams do use coaches. I mean, sometimes as a killer, you don't know
I mean,
what
can
you
you
need
blame
to
them with
know?
this kind of
Yeah.
money on the line, and these
Right.
small decisions could make the difference in the game?
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely the plan. He's just gonna wait till he bleeds out. If the hatch spawns right next to him, he can just hurry up and close it, and then grab him, or just grab him in general. Just depends on where the hatch is. I would, if I was the survivor, I'd just crawl to a place where you think hatch would be, and just hope that you literally get like the 1 in maybe like 500 chance that it spawns right on you. But I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
he's
that-
gonna pick him up just before he bleeds out, right?
I
He
mean,
wouldn't give him a
when you
chance.
compare their bleed out bars, it's just going to be seconds apart.
Yeah, he'll pick him up just as he's about to die, and then take him to a hook. So he'll wait till he gets like to a sliver.
Like, right.
They could do it actually right now if
Right
you wanted to,
about
because
now,
there's a
because
delay.
they'll-
Yeah.
By
There's
the
a
time
delay.
they walk through this hook, then
Plus, he still has to die to the entity, right? So it takes another 5 or 10 seconds.
there we go. That's it.
Yeah. Wow, this is going to be a hard one for Shit W to come back from.
Yeah.
They can definitely do
It'll
it.
be a tough one.
I'm assuming it's going to be Ryuga as their killer, but he's got the skill level to come back. But Sinister, we've seen it before. They are very
Alright,
good
that
on
looks good
gens.
to go. We're gonna go in the
So,
game here.
That is a valid map. Here we
Ooh,
go.
It's Friday.
That's not a bad idea, though. I mean, obviously they can't change their killers between
Yeah, I mean, they
things,
had
but
picked this ahead of time, but let's see what happens here.
and that's Forever Freddy, right? We got the what do we
So-
got, Suds?
That's Forever Freddy.
What
Why is
are
that
the
Easter?
other
Why
ones?
is that Gen
That
Yellow?
is- Well, the Gen Yellow because that is Discordance. And also, that is Swing Chains and Jump Rope.
Right. We also have Ruin, which you just saw as well. And then we have 2 mystery perks. Lots of info. The darkness that is Freddy.
This isn't a bad idea as a counter. If there's somebody who can maybe get this done, it might be Freddy. But they're gonna need to connect on some of these. There's 2 swings and misses here.
I bet you're gonna see a
Ryoga
tinker go off here
really
in
needs
a
to
second.
connect.
I called it out, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna go off anyways. Before I said it. There you go. See, there, I'm covered. Tinker procking. He's gonna always have to. I think that was the second one too, right?
Yep.
Oh my
Is that a
god.
first?
I think
that was-
no, it was
that's
discordance. Yeah. This is such a hard thing. They're gonna drop pallets
Yeah,
quick.
There it
they're
is.
just gonna drop just to give them time to
And another one.
do these.
This is why I said about Sinister, man.
Yeah,
They pounce.
that is wow. That's
There's the
One
first
down.
one. But are they taking that hit to allow the second one to get done?
Yeah, I don't think he doesn't have time to teleport because he's not using the Nancy, so he can't teleport that as often. So he
There it
couldn't
is.
go to it if he wanted
That's
to.
2.
Oh.
Best you can get is a tie now. We haven't had anybody
Or
go down.
a tie or some kind of survivor hatch escape. So we'll see. I mean, there's
Chirinka
still
with the moonwalk there.
good used by Dead Hard.
Another one.
I think there's a double tinker up there.
Yeah. Again, these guys are just super efficient on these gens.
Yep, there you go.
See
Good
the aura
God.
there. See the aura there from the Undying, but
Gotta hope that pushes them off the
they're just
gen.
locked in.
Yeah.
Locked in focus
No.
like
They,
nobody's business.
they
First
genuinely,
down
there's nothing you can do right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, man.
Yep, there's tinker.
And there's at least 2 people on it, so it's gonna be super fast. Oh, we only took it. No, I was gonna
Sampo,
say.
we're getting a little cheeky here.
They just commit if you just commit to this gen.
No. This has to be so close, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got that hook save
Oh,
over there. They're
Sneaking in there for.
again.
Yeah.
Tapping it. Trying to preserve any progress you possibly can there.
And there you go,
Double up
discordant
on that
again.
other gen.
Got the down.
That baddest doing some nice looping buying time over there.
Got the pokers.
That's it.
Oh,
There
there
it
it
is.
is. Locked
Wow.
in on that. What
And
do
then
we have,
gen
about
there's
4
the
minutes?
pop as well.
4
About
minutes.
4 minutes.
Yep. Like,
Yeah,
right on the
oh,
dot, Power.
That 4 gen.
Sometimes when you're on your game, and Sinister is on their game today.
Wow.
I didn't see any unforced errors here. They just played locked in. So far.
Are these guys a rivalry or what? Because it feels, are they just taunting or like? If they're not a rivalry, they sure are now because
Yeah.
They will be if
Shift W would
they
definitely fight
weren't
back.
before.
Oh yeah. Definitely a rivalry now.
Let's get out those BM rules here, Boomer. Let's just check this.
Yeah, okay, so just so you know, I know a lot of people think that you call that teabagging, and that's BMing for people, but there is no rules against BMing. So when you see that, especially as the passionate fans, I know Shift W have a really passionate fans and a really great group of followers for Shift W, really great people. I mean, really loyal supporters and stuff like that, but there's no rules against that. Just like most tournaments don't have any rules
Are you
against that.
sure? Let me check. I'm gonna double check. It says they have to be respectful to us.
Yes. But that means in terms of, you know, no attacking
Us
the
and our
staff
Discord
and yeah.
staff. Yeah. Okay.
In-game BMing, it's a strat as a killer, you have to overcome that in any game. I would never do that as a survivor. I think that's not something I would ever do. But they don't apparently follow that same feeling. Someone doing dad jokes. Who's doing the dad jokes?
Plus rep on, what does that say? Plus rep on cards performance, minus rep on teabags, so winds up being neutral on Sinister. That's gonna be a death. First in Pinko. And 3 out. Baddest Harness and Daddy Card have exited the building.
Yeah, there's not. I don't know of any tournament that has any kind of rules against BMing. There really isn't any rules because it's subjective.